about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
What's going on? Welcome back to the vlog. I am loving this whole dad thing. I think I might be loving it a little bit too much. Is it weird if I kind of like changing diapers? I'm learning a lot about Lincoln. Like right now, you'll see what he's doing. He's starting to stir, opening his eyes, wiggling about, and he starts smacking his lips and sort of like rooting around, looking for a nipple. And so that's how I know he's about ready to eat. And we're just learning so much about him and like what he does, what he likes, what he doesn't like. And right now at this point, he's basically only awake to eat, and like a little bit before that and a little bit after that. But I'll tell you right now, he's got a lot of Kristen in him, because Kristen can just zonk out anywhere at any time and fall asleep hard, and Lincoln does the same thing. He's a very heavy sleeper. Marking down his pees and poops. Yeah, so I mean, we have to write things down and keep track and make sure he's eating enough and sleeping enough and peeing and pooping enough. Okay, so Kristen's job is making the milk. My job is everything else. So we take the milk that she made, or the colostrum, and we add it to Mega Bottle. Mega Bottle is where we're collecting all of that, our backlog of milk. So right now, ready to go, we've got 75 milliliters of formula for when he wakes up. And then in Mega Bottle, we have an additional about 80 milliliters. So we're gonna add this to the Mega Bottle. That's what we labeled it, Mega Bottle. So this is like our backlog category of milk. It's good for 6 weeks in the fridge, right? 6 weeks? Yeah,
yes,
6 weeks in the fridge, 6 months in the freezer, so.
Yeah.
Mega Bottle!
So we're getting close to, I think pretty soon we'll start making milk. I could tell, not getting too much in detail. My milk is going to be coming in soon, which is pretty exciting. That comes with the territory of needing to wear nursing pads so I don't spray everywhere and get milk everywhere. This is all really new. Just really thankful for like having such good, helpful family. My mom was really helpful this morning, and Kyle's mom's also been very helpful and keep helping us when we got home, make sure our house was a really nice temperature. And just, it takes a whole village, folks, but we're getting the hang of it. We're getting it.
And this over here is bottle. This is our bottle zone. Can you see very well because of the lighting?
Yes.
Okay, this is where we wash all the pump parts and the bottles in a separate container so it doesn't get any germs on it. This is where we dry all of them out. This is like the bottle zone here. I'm gonna
the bottle zone.
All right, we're gonna transfer little bottles into Mega Bottle. Mega Bottle. Okay. Oh, we didn't tell him. Why don't you, while I'm doing Mega Bottle, why don't you go tell him about why we're doing bottle fed, not breastfed.
Oh, so
150 milliliters. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's our collective supply.
Mega Bottle.
Yes. But so long story short, why we are doing some breastfeeding through the bottle, or I guess it's bottled breast milk. Is because it has just really, I realize I look really tired, so I'm sorry, internet. I did get a really nice nap, and Kyle's really been able to help a lot because of getting some of this breast milk into a bottle. You know, one of the things that people say is breast is not always best. You got to find out what works best for you and for the baby. And at this point, Mr. Lincoln James was just getting real frustrated with the breastfeeding. It's hard to get that sucking motion and just getting to know your baby.
Starting to get super stressed.
I was getting really stressed.
Both of us were. We almost.
Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure last night you said, and I quote, "I'm gonna kill you," and they said it again. I'm gonna kill you.
I may have. I hope that people know that.
Listen, I told her before all this started, I said, anything that's said out of stress or frustration doesn't count on your part, so I'm cool.
Yeah.
She didn't kill me, I'm still here.
Yeah,
You were so tired.
I was so tired.
Here's what happened. So last night was our first night home. We got home yesterday, as you saw in the vlog, and it was our first night home, and maybe it was 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that, and we were trying to breastfeed and taking our time, trying to enjoy it. This is not gonna be level. Right, it's not level. Come on. Is it like? So it was like really late at night last night. I don't know, 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that. And we were trying to breastfeed, and he did it okay. But then immediately after we swallowed him up and got him ready, he was crying again and nuzzling around, rooting around. He wanted more, and we both just we were just so tired and got frustrated. And we just had a conversation like, we have bottles. Why don't we try it, right? You know, and it's like, we're using the breast milk still, so you're still producing the breast milk. But it's like, in my mind, I'm like, I see my child crying and getting frustrated and struggling to get the nutrition that he needs because he wasn't getting enough milk at a sitting. And it was just becoming frustrating, and I'm like, there's a way to give him the milk that he needs right now. Let's just do it. And boy, you should have seen him suck down that bottle.
Ready. It's a lot about, I guess, like, you know, being a parent. It's gonna be a lot of a learning, you know, obviously a learning curve, learning to balance your wants and desires with your kids. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to have some of that special body time. I really wanted to do a lot more, or I wanted the breastfeeding to be more successful at this point, but I'm still really enjoying some good bonding time with my baby. And I know that hey, I've heard that once you introduce the bottle, it might not work out, but what's most important is Lincoln's being fed and getting the nutrition that he needs. And
you can still have that special bonding time. Like when I feed him with the bottle, even I do skin to skin first. I just lay there with him a little bit, and then I feed him. But here's the thing, I was able to today, just a little bit ago, actually, I was able to let you sleep, and I got him up. I, you know, changed him, burped him, fed him, put him back down to sleep while you're still sleeping. That's impossible if we just exclusively breastfeed. And I feel like there's, you know, sometimes a stigma like, oh, if you can't breastfeed right, then
you're a bad mom.
Right, and that's just not true at all. Not true at all.
And some people don't have the access to that, like the supplier. Maybe they don't want to make their own breast milk, and that's okay too.
That's fine.
There's really no right or wrong, and I'm happy that I've been able to produce it. It feels pretty special, and
so yeah,
and we'll just see how it goes. And there's also, like, you know, a lot of health. Oh, he looks like he's smiling.
I can't stop looking at it. I just wanted to encourage you to you know, because it was getting very, very stressful. You know, I could tell that you were hurting. He was getting upset. It was just making a lot of tension. And so we made the call to do bottle fed breast milk. Nothing against formula, but you're able to produce breast milk, so it's nature's food for babies. And let's go, you know, and he loves it, and he'll drink it warm or cold, rain, sleet, or snow. He sucks that stuff down, and he's just such a good sleeper and a good eater. It's like, hey, let's go. And like, ever since we started doing bottle feeding, like, it's just been a lot more chill around here.
A lot less stressful. It feels like a lot more bonding is able to happen, and Dad and I are feeling like Dad was very supportive either way, but it was causing a lot of stress for me, and
it really was,
and you know, Dad didn't want to see me stressed, or Lincoln was struggling too, so that was hard. So so we worked it out, and that's kind of what we're doing at this point, and he seems to really be enjoying it. Yeah,
if you're comfortable sharing, if you want to share any of your struggles or your any tips at all, or your journey at all with feeding, breastfeeding, bottle feeding, any quick tips, any parenting hacks that you think that we might find valuable, quick easy stuff that we might not think about. I know that some of these things are quick Google search, but you know, sometimes I feel like you can't always, you know, sometimes things are personal preference, and hearing from real people versus just like reading some article is definitely my favorite way to get information. So if you have any like tips for feeding at all, any hacks, drop them in the comments down below. We'd love to hear about them. And yeah, I love dadding. Like, I think I'm gonna be like, that's like my calling in life now, is just to be an ultimate dad.
Cause yeah, it has been a very stressful, like, when is this whole thing, like, ordeal, like, started like Friday night. And even then, like, the past couple weeks, month has had some stressful parts with like figuring out labor. Kyle's been really awesome, and he really showed his like love and support to really take care of me and give me the time that I need to heal. Like, he's really prioritized that, you know, constantly lets me know, you know, really your only job, Kristen, is to just heal, help, feed baby, bond with baby, and I'll take care of the rest for now. And so, and that's cool. Like, you know, it's kind of I don't know, I think that I'd be really interested in hearing some support from moms who have had somewhat like traumatic like birthing experiences. Like, I mean, it was wonderful, but it was kind of traumatic. Like, we were there for 5 days.
It was long road
and C-sections, and just kind of, I'm sure it'll heal up soon, but I might be a little bit, my blood, my hemoglobin's iron's a little bit out of whack right now, trying to kind of figure that out. So just,
you'll be all right.
We'll be good.
We'll figure it out, and we'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll be fine. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna leave the, you know, the vlog dry without doing a real quick Lincoln. He was already in the vlog, but I'm gonna close him out with the Lincoln because it's so special. So here we go. Lincoln, you wanna tell him goodbye? Say hi to your YouTube friends from all over the world. Hey, got to eat soon, anyways. Yes. Oh, so special. Oh, so special. He's Daddy's special boy. That's the song that we sing, me and him, because he likes that song a lot. Okay, anyways, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for joining us. Find your gift.
Share with the world.
And remember,
you are worth it.
See you tomorrow.